Right, how are we doing then, mate? We've finally got this working, we think.
We think it's taken an hour. Nearly an hour and a half of pissing about.
It's took a while. We are literally not very good with audio, but let's hope this works and we can progress and get some bits done with this. And
it's our first time doing a podcast, so
to be fair, it's my first time even fucking around with audio. I'm not the best at it.
I thought you were.
No.
Yeah, you do all your mixing and that with like.
That's different to this shit, bro.
No.
I've never used one of them gizmos in my life.
Gizmos? There, I think sitting there, doing your decks, rubbing on a record, I think that's harder than, like...
No, because this is fucking... You got all sorts of gizmos plugged into it. You're meant to be fucking UK top rapper, bro.
No, I did that for a year.
Yeah, and you've got one of these gizmos at home. You blatantly fuck around with that in your garage.
I did do it in my garage. And guess what? Well, one time, I remember, I got in there and it leaked all over it.
What, the roof?
The roof leaked on my fucking shit.
Is it because you got the place
You've
moving?
just dropped my mic on the floor and dented it in.
Yeah, look at it. What do you think to that?
I think that's...
You got pirate dust on it. Right, let's carry on anyway, right.
We went off on a fucking huge tangent there. So we, if you're sitting there wondering who we are the good time people.
Well, why are we called the good time people, bro?
Because all we have are good times.
That's very true.
We don't. We have stressful, annoying times where everything goes wrong on every single trip.
Pretty much, yeah. We like to waste money.
Money. We fucking waste money. A lot of money. Every single trip we...
Don't go on like we're loaded, bro, because we're not.
We are. We've got unlimited money.
You cry about losing 50 quid on a bricky's laptop.
We're not talking about that.
No, let's stop going off on a tangent. We're trying. Right.
We do that too well.
I go by the Instagram handle Wigtop.
Wigtop Welsh.
I'm an amateur photographer. But I would like to think I am.
Man said amateur. He's got a masters coming up.
Oh yeah, we won't mention that one just yet.
Yeah, we will. Tell him about your exhibition. How livid it makes you.
Oh, don't go on with that. Right. I'm Wigtop, fucking 29 from Nottingham, but people like to call me Welsh Kid because I lived in Wales for a small segment of my life.
You've lived everywhere.
Do a bit of graph, photography, like to fuck around with film cameras. But yeah, that's about me.
That's about me. My name is... I'm not telling you my name. Keep it low for the popo.
But I didn't say my name.
Yeah, I don't know why I was going to say my name.
No, don't say your name.
My name's Expedition. It sounds... people have called me that in real life, you know. Like, people I've never met. What?
XB-Wig, that's what we were calling the book.
XB-Wig. Yeah, people... I don't know, like, people have come up to me that I've never met before and they've called me that.
Yeah, Simon did that. The Expedition. Printing Simon.
Oh, Printing Simon. Yeah.
Simon. Shout out to Simon.
It cringes me out, man. I don't even like my name.
Expedinosaur.
Well, I'll go by Clive today.
No, I'm Clive.
You're Clive. What's my name then?
And what's another name like Clive? As shit as Clive.
Craig.
No. Roy.
Roy?
Yeah.
Craig and Roy. Clive and Roy.
Roy Cropper the Cherry Popper.
Right. I've not told you who I am. I am Expedition. I am a professional photographer.
You like to think you are?
I like to think I am. I fucked about with film. It's very expensive right now, isn't it? Very, very expensive. £16,000 on one roll of film. What's that flashing up there?
No, leave it. Just carry on, bro.
What was I talking about? I just saw your bonnets. I just saw your bonnets.
You were saying about film, bro. So I'm going off fucking track.
I can't help it. These podcasts are going to be your chatting absolute.
These podcasts are pure ADHD, I'm telling you.
But it's fine.
Bro, we're at 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Right, let's fucking carry on.
Right. I am 25. I am from a little shit place called Derby.
Little.
It is little.
I'm sure it's got quite a large population, bro.
The B-Tech Nottingham. The B East Midlands.
No, the B-Tech Ilkeston. Ilky Dinosaur.
We're not from Milky Dinosaur. Right, so we've got some notes right here on the computer.
So we've done the first one.
We met 5 years ago. We have travelled
Half the globe, and we've spoke to multiple
off
boss
the
men.
globe.
We've spoke to multiple boss men.
Right, Welsh's theory about travelling is that you can only say that you've been to a country if you talk to 10 boss men.
It's the fucking truth, bro.
It's not the truth.
When you go away, you speak to 10 boss men, you've completed that town.
You said country.
You went to Warsaw, you spoke to 4.5 boss men.
Half?
Yeah.
Where was the other half of him?
Midget.
Tangents.
Right, how we met?
Lord.
Right, we met fucking 5 years ago.
Was it 5 years?
I followed this fucking emo-looking bastard on Instagram. Ask him where a location was, and we met in Sheffield. I was about 2 hours late because I didn't get up on time.
You told me that the train was delayed,
Mate,
and I
was late, and you checked it.
checked it.
So why don't you say something then? Like you're not coming, are you, bro?
No, look, I never met you before.
At one point, was you worried I wasn't going to turn up?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was sat in the train station on my own, waiting for this twat to turn up. 5 years later, we're sat in a room sweating our bollocks off.
Talking to a microphone, hoping people will listen.
I fucking hope people will listen, because this introduction to our first episode,
It's quite funny.
it's been...
Drop a like in the comments if you think it's funny.
Right, if I listen on Spotify, how are they doing that?
DM us, like that was funny. Right, what plans have we got for this podcast, Lou?
You've missed the other one.
How this started? Are we going with the podcast or are we going with the Instagram page?
I think we should go with both.
Okay, the Instagram started of a slogan I used to say many years ago.
Do you know when you tagged it in that bando in Ilson? R.I.P. That's gone now. Was that your first, like, instalment?
No, because I actually found a video I put on YouTube named The Good Time People, and that was like 9 years ago.
9 years ago?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I'll show you when we get off this call.
It's cool. Yeah, alright, sad.
But yeah, I started writing it for some reason, because everyone I used to hang around with, we just fucking projected positive vibes and always had a good time with them. So we carried it on. I said to Lou, should we make it into like a little fucking collective or whatever you want to call this?
No. We started that book.
Oh yeah, we did the
that
book.
first ever zine, that 35mm zine.
If you've got that, shout the fuck out to you, because that was a clanger.
I've got it.
Shout out to you there, mate.
Sam, mate, thank you. Yeah,
I ain't got it. Actually, I have got it.
You've got none of your books.
Actually, I have got that one.
Have you got that one?
Yeah. But yeah, we did the book. How long was that? 3 years ago?
No, it was when I was shooting film, so it was either, I think it was 2019, I'm going to say. 2019, 2018.
We only released like 50 of them. So,
Did we?
Yeah, there was a run of 50.
Did it sell out?
It did. Yeah.
Who did? Who had one? I saw it on an Instagram not long ago, Cutting the Fence, wasn't it? Did Cutting the Fence have one?
Yeah, he stocked them with my Bucharest zine.
Shout out Cutting the Fence as well.
He's been the man from Day on the other side of the pond.
North Carolina, isn't it?
Yes, right, yeah. So
Yeah,
that started from that, and this year we decided to make into a reality and make an Instagram page. After Lewis said he didn't want to do it, and he didn't. Yeah, when we were in fucking Sofia, when we deleted the fucking long necker.
Long necker.
And you were like, no, we're not going to do it. It's not going to get anywhere. And now look, we're fucking like 2 months in. We sold our book.
We've got 300 followers.
And we're making a fucking cast pod.
I have been asked. I think we need to like clarify this right now. I've been asked multiple times if the Good Time People and Analog Delinquents are the same thing, or if we're connected.
We are nothing to do with Analog Delinquents. We don't know who runs it. We have no idea about them. We just speak to them on Instagram. We believe they are from the UK, but the Good Time People is mine and Lewis's photos that we have taken ourselves and our publications.
It's just us.
We did do a collab on that T-shirt with Analog Delinquents.
And on the book.
Yeah.
Or they just stocked it for us, didn't he?
Yeah. So we are going to be in the future publishing books, editing them, helping people out with them, because we do enjoy that.
Yeah,
we will not be selling their books. We'll only curate them for them and then send them the books. But yeah, we're nothing to do with Analog Delinquents.
We did that Laugh on the Lines. We published that. Did all the editing and shit. That was fun. That was a good little project to do. But if anyone listening to this needs a book, zine, anything like that,
really,
editing, Like we do want to push ourselves in that direction as well, because it is fun. It's fun. It's
nice seeing a project come together from start to finish. To be fair, like
yeah, 1,000,000%.
we like to make people's ideas come to life, and that's what we appreciate.
But at the minute, mainly it's always gonna be us two. We've got our boys that come on the trips. They help us out with shit.
We'll get them on there at some point.
They will be joining future episodes.
And we do have plans to bring guests on and hear their stories. So if you've got an interesting story, I don't
You know anyone who has.
fucking failed trips, arrests, cool tattoos, fucking stories behind you, I don't know, fucking...
Yeah, anything that represents the good time, because I know it's basically an Urbex page at the minute, because that is solely what we do with the bandos and that. But we want to expand it to be more than that. You know what I mean?
We want to fucking interview people. We want to hear about them.
Yeah, because that's what it is. Life's about living. Life's about having a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. That's what people say. That's what we go by. So anyone that wants to chat shit with us and sit in this little box room,
have a few beers, we will come to you as well.
Yeah,
because
within reason. We're not going Barnsley.
What you got? It's fucking Barnsley, bro.
I don't.
We are not going.
I don't like the men's. We're not going Barnsley. But yeah, we just want to chat to people, talk about shit.
Right. What plans we got then? Well, yeah, we sort of discussed that, but we will carry on. We want to.
It's more than just now. It's more. We've only spoke about like publishing other people's stuff and talking to them. For us personally, we've got a lot of photos that we have no interest in editing right now, because it is the lot. I don't know about anyone else here. I've spoken to a lot of people, especially Harry last week in France. Big up Harry. My man gets home, puts all his shit on his computer, backs it up to 2 separate hard drives, and smashes out editing.
Oh, fuck that.
But I can't. Props to you, man. Because
to me, I've sort of like fucking fell out of love with it, uploading to Instagram at the minute.
Yeah, it is long, but
people inspire me who just go on trips in and just don't post them, and they have fucking something to talk about in real life.
yeah,
Shout out Harlan, man, for you, mate. Fair play to you.
yeah. Shout out Arlen. There's a lot of people that have done a lot of shit, and no one knows about it.
And I rate that.
I do, but yeah, we're all in that stigma that
Everything has to go online.
everything has to go online, and that's how a lot of things.
I think stuff needs to go online if you're going to make money from it. For example, press shots or portraits.
Oh yeah, like work.
Yeah.
Like actual work.
Like bodies of work.
I mean, we're kind of contradicting ourselves because we are posting online.
Your trip to fucking Barnsley don't need to go on Instagram, bro.
Barnsley.
In the next month or so, we are going to bring out some new t-shirts.
Definitely.
And some sweaters.
Sweaters. We're doing sweaters in 30-degree heat.
We're going to do embroidered sweaters, bro.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, we've got that sorted. I'd sort that department of things. Lou sorts the technicals out. We're like man and wife, really.
I'll be your wife, mate, don't worry.
Sorted. Yeah, we're going to do that. Towards the end of the year, there's going to be a new book out.
Yeah, well, we'll
see about that.
We'll see about that. We've got some plans that we don't really want to tell anybody about yet. And it needs to... We would like it to happen.
For this book.
But
it is a risky thing.
It is a risky thing. And people are probably sitting there thinking, I know what you're on about, aren't I? But we'll...
No, we're going Ratcliffe Power Station.
Yeah, that shop, I've envisioned that shop for many, many years. This book. The book we've just done had some very good reception. Not reception. Like, a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, I know, yeah. To be fair, though, people enjoyed the first one as well. It was, like, unique.
I can't lie. And I'm allowed to say this because it's my own photos, but I didn't rate it.
Yeah, because you didn't really shoot film. You just did it, like, fucking loosely.
It's fun shooting film because...
We're over it. We're going to go down the more professional route. We're going to get Hasselblad.
Oh, imagine having the money for that.
No.
They're like 50 grand, aren't they?
No, Hasselblad's cheaper. Right, anyway.
Speak then, you fucking muppet.
I don't know what I'm about to say. But yes, let us know on Instagram what guests you like to get? You want us to get on here and chat to, have a little mooch around with? We've got a couple lined up already, but we'll keep that. We're not going to tell you that yet because we have got some clangers and bangers.
Clangers and bangers.
Another thing as well, I suggested, but Lou don't like the idea of. Should we do like share our music we're into at the minute and just fucking play it live?
I don't think play it live. You saw how long it took us to work these speakers out.
Add them in afterward. I think that's a good idea. Like 1 or 2 songs. Like what songs you listening to, Lou? Like a more personal get together type thing.
I like the idea of that. I mean, we could do it right now, but we need to ask them if we want to hear it. Fuck them, I don't care. We're putting it in. We're going to do it.
All right. Let them listen, bro. Right, yeah, we're going to add a song in. We're going to play it. What song is it, though?
I don't know. What about it?
Okay.
You put me on the spot there, saying put a song in. We didn't even know we were going to do that, and now you're making me think of a fucking song.
All right, we'll add a song in, and it'll play now. Enjoy.
You can watch me all day. You can watch me all day, boy. You can watch me all day, boy. You can watch me all day, boy.
You can watch me all day, boy. Yeah. You can watch me all day, boy. Yeah. You can watch me all day,
I
boy.
don't mind.
You can watch me all.
I don't mind.
You can watch me all day while I'm rolling. Golden with flows, know that the approach I imposed in. And everybody knows it. I grow to compose, it goes and everybody chose it. They all love me, not everybody shows.
Right, that was Liza Jane for Your Eyes Only. Welsh went on.
What are you, fucking BBC now?
We don't know who the first guest is yet.
Yes, we do. It's that one.
Is he going to be the first guest?
Yeah, he wants to. He's gassed for it.
Is he actually gassed?
We're going to get some power plant talk on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Not many people know him though, did he?
No, and everyone needs to know him.
Everyone needs to know him. This geezer.
But yeah, before this, we need to sort out the thing with 3 mics. We're going to have to change locations. We're not going to fucking... We ain't coming to this one again. We're
not?
fucking Leicester.
Well, we're going to record the other one here. So we've got 2 weird ones.
We've got 2 Leicestons.
We've got 2 Lestons, and then the rest of we ordered our podcast shit. His brother said, "Oh yeah, you can go pirate, bro. Why are you busting out 15 beers tonight?
No, that's my second one.
You're getting sloshed."
I'm getting confident out of you, boy.
Yeah, his brother was like, "Oh, you can go pirate and record it there." We got to pirate, shat ourselves because we didn't know what we were doing.
But we've sorted it, and now we know the one in Birmingham, which we're going to have to commute to every time.
Birmingham?
We've got a fucking podcast room in here, bruv. You're going to fucking tacky to Birmingham.
Where has that accent gone?
Yeah, the last 5 minutes of each show, then, we'll fucking end it with questions. Like a firing round type thing.
A firing man type thing.
So,
yeah.
Right now, we're going to fucking play a little noise. Whatever we make up with it. We'll play a song, and then...
Genuinely, yeah. I've got 7 million songs on this playlist.
I think some Limp Bizkit.
I don't like Limp Bizkit. I like one song by Limp Bizkit, and that's My Way.
What is that one goes? My way or the highway?
Yeah, that's a banger.
Nah, I don't like it, mate.
Why don't you?
We're going to play the song now.
We're going to play the song. This is 95s by Matey Boy.
So when push comes to shove, in other words, turns to knuckle dust. An uppercut would leave you buckled up like double dutch. It's Matey Boy from the ESP regiment, stuck in the elements of suburban residents. Danger, I'm laid back like a sun lounger. I'll run through your mates, but never would I run around ya. My mind twists around like riding on a helter-skelter. I leave an MC's washed up in the owner's shower. Hear him screaming, please leave it at that. Because these bullshit MCs are irritated from the nappy rash. I'll leave them bloody like their little sister.
I'll leave you to do that one then. Right, we're back. Hope you enjoyed the fucking banger.
Right, so I keep clicking on the wrong thing, man. Where's the fucking...
We got some questions anyway, so come on then.
I've lost it. Right. So, we've got a few questions. This question, I really don't understand why they've asked us this, but I think we should just answer it.
What is it? Let me read it.
That one.
Don't know who you are, but they've asked, how do you know which train to take when you decide to travel? Well, for starters, when we're travelling, we just go on Google Maps and it tells you which train to pick, so yeah.
But it never goes. It never goes right, does it?
In a way, I think he's trying to ask you about freight hopping, and
Oh, do you think?
it could be, but yeah, you just have to travel which way you're going, like southbound, northbound, pretty much. You never. It's not going to fucking take you directly to the platform you want to go to, is it?
Are we on about normal trains or freight hopping?
Freight hopping.
I don't have a clue.
But yeah, that's how.
We a little spoiler for you. We're gonna get a guy on who knows all about freight hopping. He can chat to you about that.
Yeah, but expect that in the future. Right, the next question is.
Exhilarating and fun stories. We're gonna cover that in episode 3.
Okay, right.
Because otherwise we'll
next
be here
one.
for hours. How did you guys get into this?
Get into what?
I'm assuming he means like exploring.
OnlyFans. That's a story for another day.
We're not talking about that.
But Lou and his chicken.
Leave me chicken alone. Right, are we talking about how we got into it?
I got into.
I feel like that's going to be a long story.
I
though,
got
innit?
into it. Abandoned shit through when I was really young. I used to skateboard a lot on BMX, and basically we just used to go in abandoned buildings and build jumps.
Is that sort
And
of-
from there, I asked my mum to get me a camera because I wanted to like take photos of me and my mates in these abandoned buildings, skateboarding and shit. And then it progressively got into bigger and more dangerous shit. But yeah, that's about it, really. I think. And I must have been about like 11, I reckon.
11?
Yeah.
11? But I wasn't allowed to leave the house when I was 11.
Well, your mum's strict. Your mum's on par with Will's mum.
Nah, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Hello, William. You're not allowed your dinner tonight.
My mum's not going to listen to this. She says she hates podcasts, so I think I'm alright saying it. But yeah, she wrapped me up in cotton wool.
That's cute, though.
Is it?
I'm glad my mum let me go around Nottingham when I was like 10.
That's the thing. I feel like I should.
Another story, right? Shout out Ewan.
Yes, you.
Me and you went to Nottingham for the first time. We got off the train from Long Eaton, yeah? Got out of the station with our BMXs and someone pulled a knife out on us.
What?
Yeah, outside the Nottingham train station.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Yeah, it went like a big machete, bro. We were definitely under 16 because we had to meet Higgins at the Montana shop because he used to buy us paint. So I
How
reckon I
old
was like
Higgins?
14. Higgins is older than me.
How old is Higgins?
30 plus.
30 plus. Oh, he's got to be, hasn't he?
So I was definitely under 16 because you're only allowed to buy pens when you were 16 at Dilks. So Higgins used to meet us there and buy us paint.
Shout out Dilks as well. Big up Montana Nottingham.
But yeah. So it must have been like 14?
Man got a knife pulled out on him.
14.
14 years old in Notts
you-
train station.
You never went to Nottingham after that.
Fuck it, I'm not surprised.
But yeah, go on then. How did you get into it then? You're going to give me some big story.
No, I'm not gonna give you a big story. This is-
Wow, me and my ex-missus went in this abandoned building and we got slosh on.
Slosh on. Nah, this was before I met you, wasn't it? So when I was in college, I took photography as like a filler A level. I didn't
Filler?
really
What do you mean a filler?
like. I wanted to just do graphic design,
Okay.
and so I went there, and you had to choose 3 A levels. I did graphics, ICT, and I just chose photography because it sounded sick. And then I got there, and didn't know how to use a camera. He gave me this shit Nikon D3300.
Big up Nikon.
That used to be my first. That was my first camera,
Mine was a Nikon as well.
and it got robbed. Someone broke it.
Everything got robbed off you, didn't it? Your BMX a lot.
D3200 actually. Someone
'cause you
broke
remember
into
the
my house. When I was in college, they stole all our passports. Did they steal the PS4? I think they stole the PS4.
A PS4 was out then.
Or the PS3.
I'm thinking PS1 days, bro.
I was 17,
Oh yeah, you're a little preteen, aren't
16, 17. It could have been PS4 then. I'm not sure what it was. They stole my camera
you? Is it?
and they stole 2 watches.
Was
and
it,
then
was it Rolly?
no, it was an arse watch. You remember arse watches? Remember arse watches?
Yeah.
Alright, big up arse watches.
Big up Iceland.
And they left a crowbar on my mum's bed. Feds came round and they said, "Oh, there's nothing we can do. We know who it is, but there's no evidence because they've already sold it before we get there."
In cash, Jenny.
Fuck them lot. So I got the insurance and I got the big upgrade to the 3300. But anyway, when I was in college,
Fuck me, when I got a house then, bro.
I started. I was doing my photography, taking photos of fucking fences and that because I thought the Boca looked cool. And then Went to
Did you have 50 mil?
no, it was a Kitlands, 18 to 55. Chucked it all the way down to 3.5, and I thought, oh mate, that looks fucking banging. Didn't know how to edit. Or
Did you watch
nothing.
that Asian brother on YouTube as well?
What Asian brother?
There was 2 of them.
Who?
He used to go on about Bocker all the time.
Nah,
I don't know what his name is now.
I don't know.
I said love him, I did.
But there was a bando near where I work now. That one in Chester Green.
Oh yeah, I went
Leader
there many
Bliss.
times.
I think that was it was either that one that was my first one, or the big GNR factory in Derby. One of them was the first one I ever went into.
That one was all over your Instagram when I first met you.
Yeah, because I loved the place. I loved it. I don't know why.
Man was a decayed Don.
Decayed on. DK. But yeah, so I took photos in there, and me tutor was like, "Is that trespassing?" He kind of told me off a little bit. From there, I just went on YouTube, and I found all the man them doing it, like the Nightscape and the Alley
Nightscape.
Law and that Nightscape,
The Alley Law.
the Alley Law. I found them.
He loved it.
I
He was
loved
obsessed
it.
with it.
Went to assembly rooms in Derby,
Climbed on the
climbed
roof.
on the roof, and I thought, I'm a fucking bad man. And it kind of stemmed from there.
Yeah, it stemmed downwards.
Found them trains. Then you asked me about the trains.
Yeah.
And then we met in Sheffield. And ever since, I've cut my hair and I got a bit better. Man was that emo dog.
Man sliced the emo tringe off. Right, anyway.
That's how we got into it. Are there discount codes for your book? No.
Actually, we'll throw... If you've listened this far, we're going to give you a discount code.
Oh, wait.
And it's
How many
going
books
to
have
be...
we got left?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Right, we're going to put
You're
the...
going to type in the discount code.
Yeah, so we know what to put it as. Right, if you listen this far, right, we appreciate you. Discount code for the book, we're going to get $5 off. And it's going to... The discount code on Analog Lincoln's website is going to be called Podcast 10.
Podcast 10.
Yeah, all lowercase. Right.
Podcast 10. Why 10? You're only getting a $5 off.
All right, we'll call it Podcast 5 then.
Podcast 5. Right. Lock this in now.
Locked in. £5 off the book, Podcast 5. PODCAST number 5.
I put up the photo of the elephants in front. If Aaron, if you're watching, if you're listening to this, we didn't get inside the elephants. There was a big hole. We stuck our heads in it and thought, oh, that looks cool, and then walked. That's it. That's the end of that question.
Right.
What got you shooting film?
I bought a Muji for 50p from a charity shop. Actually, it was London Vagabonds tumbler. Actually,
Is that the one that you sold for me for 50 quid?
yeah,
You robbing bastard.
100% price up on that one. No, actually, that was a different one. Yeah, and then back in my day, like I'm going 50. Film was £1 a roll from fucking Poundland, and we just robbed tote bags full of it. And to get it developed, there was 3 rolls for £5 in Asda and Long Eaton, and it was like the sickest scams. But yeah, it's not worth it now. Like, just buy a Fujifilm.
That's still like a grand though.
Yeah, but it's still.
I just like to copy Elliot with everything I do. So that's what got me into shooting film.
But yeah, he's openly admitted it now. Is that it?
No. Coolest person you've met while exploring? We've met a lot of cool people. I have met a lot of people doing this, to be
Walking, talking urbex. That guy, the lyrical Don.
No, not him. Not him.
Not really. It's probably shy.
He's not shy.
Not really.
Are you going to give him a name or what?
I'm thinking.
To be fair, I've met a lot of cool people. I'm not going to count my friends in this, like actual friends, because
They're just too cool.
they're too cool. I think SecOps at sec.ops, my man, little American geezer that I met in Warsaw and banged out of Warsaw.
Was he little though? Well, he was a
Nah,
big,
he's probably about my height.
he was a big fanboy of Analog, wasn't he?
He loved analog, and we invited him to come and do that Armenia radar with us, and he said no.
Oh yeah, he was on a big trip, wasn't he?
Yeah, big trip.
I don't know who I met really.
He was a guy. He was a cool guy.
No, I don't know.
You don't really meet many people, do you?
No, I just like to keep myself to myself.
Big introverts.
I don't really climb shit, so.
You can meet people and go into a house in the woods.
Ooh, bummy daddy. What else we got?
Ever got lost? That's it.
Oh, Big Bird answered that one. Big up Big Bird.
Who's Big Bird?
My mate Big Bird.
One Connor 23.
Yeah. He's a G. He's moved to London.
He's the
bless
one
him.
that asked the coolest person thing.
Okay, big up you. Ever got lost? Plenty of times, mate. Fucking many a times. I think the story that just haunts me the most is Lewis dragging me down the pissing rain in the middle of Belgium to a fucking dead-out chateau.
Why do you always bring that up?
Because it scarred me internally.
It didn't scar you internally, you twat.
It was fucking pissing it down. I was fucking piss wet through in the middle of Belgium, tired, to go and see a dead-out chateau, and we walked for about fucking 6 miles.
6.
And then on the way back, right, we fucking went in this pub, and Craig got his bare feet out in the middle of this little dingy pub,
But-
and we played fucking boulder pool.
Yeah,
whatever
but
it was.
how sick was that pool?
That pool
How
was
sick,
bad.
that was bad.
The day I come across one of them again is the day I soil my boxers.
Swallow your boxes.
Soil my boxers.
But that's it for the Q&A. Lots of tangents gone off there. Big up anyone who asked the questions. Big up anyone who's made it to 40 minutes so far listening to us chat shite.
We thought it was going to be like 15 minutes, but yeah, that was enjoyable. That was easier than I thought.
It's alright, isn't it? Just sitting here to chat.
Yeah, I feel like Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
No, what's his name on BBC? Who tells you the weather? Like, I could be there. Like,
How have you gone from Doctor Who to the weather?
my head's fucked, mate. But yeah, let's call it quits here. Check out the next one. Big up. Dave.
Oh, it's alright.
Gob shite.
Your man.